as they get ready for the presentation, the friendly greetings behind. And Mr. Peter Dyke, the Director of Sponsorship for Imperial Tobacco, is getting ready the two checks. As I said, £16,000 will be to Bob, but John's share is £8,000.
Receiving a check for £8,000, John Lowe.
So John gets the check for £8,000 from Peter Dyke.
The winner to receive the Embassy World Championship Trophy, a check for £10,000, Bob Anderson.
16,000, correction, 16,000 goes to Bob. He was looking a bit worried there. 16 grand on the trophy. And what a climax of 3 years as a pro. Anderson puts his name on the greatest trophy in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, let them both hear your applause for champion and the runner-up, Bob Anderson, John Lowe.
Some of Anderson's averages are remarkable. 97s, 95s. Tremendous performance by Anderson and by Lowe. The crowd paying fair tribute to the world number one and the world number 2 Lowe. What a game they gave us. The emotion coming out now in Anderson. And I think we're going to be talking to Anderson and Lowe in a minute. We've had some magic matches this week. The final was not a disappointment. A brilliant match of darts, showing the best in the game. And now the world number one. We'll go at a close, pretty intelligent analysis of how he did it.
Ian, you got me darts?
Look out for a few jokes from Bob, though. Even in victory, he could crack a joke or two.
Right in the studio. Tap on the table, Tony. Oh.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Let our man just click the microphone onto your tie, onto the side of your shirt.
What was it, 6-4?
Well, what a final that was, and as you could see, we couldn't have had the winner into our studio any quicker than that. Bob Anderson with the trophy, right into the studio. Bob, just tell me what it feels like.
I don't know yet, really, to be honest. It's a moment I've dreamt about for a long time. I sat here 2 years ago talking to Eric Bristow and going like this at the cup because I wanted it, and I wanted it badly. Last year I was bitterly disappointed with losing in the quarter-final. This year we've got it.
You've been the #1 choice since before the tournament began because you're ranked the world's #1, you were seeded #1 here, the bookies made you favourite. It must have been hard to have maintained that day in, day out, match after match, and to do it in the final.
Well, yeah, it is difficult. I mean, make no mistake about it, that was a very, very tough final. And although I've won my earlier rounds by sets to 0, they haven't been easy. I mean, Peter Everson had a tremendous average against me, and if I'd have missed doubles, he would have been in that final today. But I managed to hit them, and again today I managed to...
Now, you led 2-0, and then you led 4-2, but each time, John Lowe managed to come back at you, didn't he? He levelled it to 2-2, he levelled it to 4-4, and each time, I mean, what did you think when he got back at you like that each time?
I can't tell you, because I'll be immediately thrown off the BBC. No, John is a tremendous dart player, we all know that, and I know that. I can't give him an inch because he'll take a mile. And today was no exception. I managed to get in front and he hauled me back twice. And I thought, well, I'd done enough to kill him then, but no. I'm just relieved it's all over now. I can relax.
We've now been joined by John Lowe. John, obviously, commiserations, a losing final, but terrific final to watch. Is that any consolation for you?
Of course it is, yeah. The game didn't go right for me, it went right for Bob. You know, but Saturday, yeah, it's nice to be there at the end of the week, you know, in the final, and tried the best. You know, I was lacking on, I couldn't get a higher gear, something wrong, you know.
Really?
And Bob paralysed me 180s, didn't he?
His scoring consistency was really amazing, but you'd come back from 2-0 down and then 4-2 down, as you had in the match against Eric yesterday, and it began to look as though you were going to claw your way back again.
Yes, so did I. I did win the toss. I drew the green ball out of the bag, which is very important, I think, at this game. And you expect to at least win the first set or the third. You know, actually I got the third one and the fourth, so that was nice. I thought I'm back in the game, and I was back in, but unfortunately I missed silly little doubles. And that's what the game's all about. At the end of the day, the 180s, they are important, but the doubles are the most important thing.
Sure. Just to come back to Bob, I mean, how do we sort of classify the way you played in that final? Because in those last couple of legs there, I mean, you just seemed to hit everything that you went for. There seemed to be no hesitation. It was in the double 8, it was in the double 16, whatever it was. Very plop.
The good Lord knows who needs it most. No, I was pretty confident actually once the way the game had gone. I'd gone in front and been hauled back, and then gone in front again, hauled back. I thought, well, it's my turn to go in front again.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the way it worked. But,
Okay, well, just while you get your breath back, have a look at our monitor down there, and you can relive again for yourself
oh, must I?
the moment when you... 44, wasn't it?
He missed us this time.
What were your thoughts there when you missed?
I'll get it next time. Oh dear. Well, it was my turn, though. You beat me in the British Open final.
That's right.
I think the interesting thing is that in the last 4 World Championships, and you can equate the British Open to a World Championship, John Lowe and I contested the final.
That's right.
And I think that speaks volumes as to, you know, who's probably the most consistent players in the world at the moment.
I just wish it was a younger fella beating me.
Well, I am younger than you, Lowie.
Only just.
Terrific. Well done, lads. Smashing final. Hard luck, John. Well done, Bob. Nice to see a good champion in a great final, and I'm sure everybody's enjoyed that. Let's just give the viewers a reminder of where the prize money in this Embassy World Championship goes. There it is. £16,000 goes to Bob Anderson, and £8,000 goes to John Lowe as the runner-up, and there's the division of the rest of the spoils. The £52,000 for the 9-dart checkout, well, that wasn't won here this time, although we got close a couple of times, but £1,000 for the highest checkout, 164. Well, I think we're all delighted that that goes to Alan Evans, and we all offer Alan Evans our best wishes as he waits for that hospital diagnosis, which will decide whether he needs to become a kidney transplant patient. Okay, well, I'm sure Bob and John will enjoy looking back, because they missed that little moment in the interval during the final, our musical intermission, when the boys in the back room had been busy with the scissors and the tape. You know, when 32 players come to a championship like this at the Lakeside, they don't always see eye to eye about which of them should become the eventual champion.